Well, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I talk about budget? Well, no points for guessing, it's taxation. Whether or not you'll be left with more money in hand after meeting all your tax liabilities, well, that is the single most important question for a salaried individual after the budget. So let's see what the salaried class is expecting from FM Sitaraman this time around when she presents the budget on the 1st of February. First of all, the standard deduction on gross salary, well, that is capped at 50,000 rupees right now, and that limit is expected to go up to 1 lakh rupees. Another thing that the salaried class really wants the FM to do is to increase the tax slabs. We'll have to wait and see whether the government does that or not on the 1st of February. Another thing that tax experts have suggested the government to do is to make the work from home allowance completely exempt from income tax. Since the start of the working from home after the pandemic began, well, employee costs, in fact, expenses for employees have gone up in terms of their electricity bills, their internet bills, and some employers have been providing a work from home allowance to these to their employees. So that income, if that allowance in fact becomes tax free, it will be a huge relief to taxpayers. The other thing that is on top of a taxpayer's wish list is to increase the amount of deduction that he can claim under Section 80C. Well, the current limit is at 1,50,000 rupees, and the investments that qualify under this section are LIC payment towards LIC premium, contribution to public provident fund, the repayment of the principal amount on housing loan and the likes, and the tax liability of an individual is arrived at after taking into account these investments. Well, the current limit of 1,50,000 rupees may be increased to 2,50,000 rupees. Reducing the GST rate on insurance premium is also something that is on top of an individual taxpayer's wish list. In fact, the insurance industry is also demanding that the finance minister reduce the GST rate of 18% on insurance products to 5%. In fact, under Section 80D, the deduction that one can claim for health insurance is capped at 25,000 rupees currently. So the industry is also demanded that to increase the penetration of health insurance in the country, this limit of 25,000 be increased to 1,50,000 rupees. And lastly, interest rebate on housing loans is something that tax experts have recommended the government to dole out for individual taxpayers. Well, we'll have to wait and see what kind of relief the government doles out for the salaried class on the 1st of February. Well, that's it from me for now, but for more budget related news, stay tuned to the space.